Come on in. You know we gonna get to it. Welcome to NATV Network. Getting it. Let's just get it. We're improvising today, everybody. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Another REMG Rhythm Entertainment production coming your way. Mental health like you've never expected it. All right. I know you've been watching a lot of videos and hanging out on YouTube and doing a bunch of stuff. Time for us to come and do another show for you here. Let's see what else I got here. Let's try this song here. Welcome to the island of NATV, everybody. Ease yourself into a chair. All right, we're going to start this thing in a moment here. Warming up the tubes, getting ready for everything. Yeah. Susie's getting ready. I know she is. She's getting ready for me. She's wondering when is she going to ever be able to tell you what she's been doing. Susie, you've got a lot to say, don't you?
Oh, do I have a lot to say? It's been 2 weeks. You know, a day in my life is like 9 years.
A day in the life.
Do you dare ask?
Can we show some love? I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to put a name up on the screen. Let's show some love to Marianne, please. Can we?
Love you, Marianne.
It's been a while since we've done a show, but look at the love we're getting from Marianne and the man, the myth, and the legend himself, Sir Dr. Pepper 76.
Hey, Dr. Pepper.
Holding down the Caribbean spirit and the feeling of the islands is man himself. Eric Jackson is here, everybody.
Hey, Eric.
You people are in trouble. Oh man, nothing but love coming our way from Marianne.
Love you too.
Eric, my man, appreciate it. Southern California. Actually, I'm in Central California, but I'll take it all. Hey, I was born and raised in Southern California. Got my tan there first. Southern California, meeting up with, of course, Susie. And Susie, of course, is in Connecticut. Was Susie is in Florida? What? In Florida?
No, I'm back. I was
going to say she's back.
From Florida. I'm back in Connecticut. Yeah. I'm back at the farmhouse. It was an adventure, I'll tell you that. Where should I start? I don't know. Where do I start? 2 weeks. I did the event with Marianne. It was phenomenal. No, I'm not, Eric. I'm back. I'm back in Connecticut, but thanks for asking. I made it home safely. Took an unexpected, adventurous trip. Marianne and I did the women's fundraiser for the women's group for the shelter. Hey, Dr. Pepper. That was 2 weeks ago? It feels like a month ago. That was a phenomenal event. Honestly, I haven't even had time to process it yet. It was so phenomenal. I'm sure, Marianne, I would love to know what you think, because we haven't even had a minute to talk about it yet. But we were honored with a standing ovation. And our stories were shown, and they had a big auction. And I don't want to get all teary-eyed already. Hi, Gloria. How are you? They raised...
Much love for Lady Gloria. Thank you.
Love you, Gloria. Love you, Gloria. The auctioneer was phenomenal. The dinner was phenomenal. It was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. I've never experienced anything like it before. when we were watching the video of our interviews, still on a high from it, Marianne is saying exactly. We actually held each other. I have photos. I don't know if I shared them all yet, but I have photos. We actually held each other. And I'm getting goosebumps, sobbed at times, because you know what? We made it. Like, that was us, what, 8 months ago, a year ago? That the filming took place. And then here we are, you know, we got beautifully dressed. We were sitting with the facilitator, Karen, who I honestly, it's slipping my mind right now, but the CEO of the whole, I got to take a breath. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like Marianne says, it's still on a high from it. But the CEO and the woman who founded it wanted to meet us as soon as we walked in, which was, it was just exhilarating. The whole thing was exhilarating. It was absolutely wonderful. And they raised so much money for women and men going through domestic violence, sexual assault, women in shelters, children, anyone that needs help. Alexis saying standing ovation for the best. Incredible.
Yes, indeed.
You know what?
Yes, indeed. Let's get some love to Alexa for being here as well. Appreciate the support of everybody. Yes, we got to do one more here. My friend Kathleen is in the house. Lady
Kathleen.
Boyle.
How are you doing? So glad you're here.
Kathleen's in the house. I'm sorry, my friend. You were saying some more. She was really on me to hurry up and start the show. Susie normally doesn't do that. Susie is like, okay, whenever you Paxton, I'll trust you. Whenever you, she has so much to tell you. We're not going to be able to cram it all in today, but we're going to do as fast paced as we can. I got to get some more in here real quick. I see you, Eric, my friend. I'm going to give some love here to Victoria.
Victoria, I love you. Happy birthday, Victoria. Today, Paxton, is Victoria's birthday.
Victoria, would it be safe to say that you were born many years ago? Maybe what? You're only 39, 18,
39.
Something like that. I have to do one more, and then I'm going to hand the show back to you. Just give me a second here. Man, these comments are coming. You guys are going faster now. Slow down. No. So
I hope you're having a great day, Victoria. Thanks so much for taking time out of your birthday to say hello. Stanley, how are you?
Yes. You guys are pretty fast here. They're typing even faster. You guys trying to make fun of me here. Hold on a second. I just lost like 20 comments.
I'm sorry, but I missed everyone. I'm so excited they're all here. Like, thanks, y'all. Like, so much has gone on. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Stanley.
We're going to have cameras on a little bit, everybody. We're just trying to do some maintenance here behind the scenes. Go ahead, my friend. Go ahead.
Yeah, the event was a whole wonderful event. It was phenomenal. And then I took an unexpected trip to Florida. Horses. Wait, go back to that one. We missed something. I saw horses. You know, that raises the red horses. What happened to the horses? Oh, the horses are here. I am with the horses. I see horses every day now. I live very, very close. And I actually have the privilege and the honor to feed them at night, which is like phenomenal. I can't even. I'm so blessed. My life, I was telling Paxton before we started the show, I don't miss that studio apartment. I feel like it was many moons ago. It was like lifetimes ago. Good news. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I've been through so much just in the last 2 weeks that I haven't even finished decorating my little barn. Little farmhouse yet. I did get the kitchen table put together. It is, but it's
Susie's barn, boys and girls.
Went from the studio to the
coming to
farmhouse
a Costco near you.
There you go. But it's adorable, you know. Like, kids are really close by, so I'm surrounded by children again and animals, and nothing makes me happier. Yeah, I missed it. I missed it when I was in Florida. That's a whole adventure on its own. Totally. Victoria, I hope you're doing something fun for your birthday. And I will see you soon, I'm sure.
She's only 18.
Oh, she's only 18. Yeah. And I'm only 28.
Ouch.
Wait, what was that? Hold up.
You know,
I have to say,
no
today is
comment.
Wednesday, and you know what Wednesday means? Dr. Mac Day. Oh,
Mac
baby.
time. Mac
Oh,
Daddy
Mac
time.
Daddy.
Mac
Mac Daddy.
Daddy
Did you
time.
just say Mac Daddy? That's
Mac Daddy.
right.
Hey, I say it a
Return of
lot
the
of times. It's
Mac.
just my first time saying it to you right now. It's my first time saying it. Mac Daddy, the man, the myth, the legend himself,
Mac.
the king of
Oh,
psychology. He's only rivaled by Professor Sam Vaknin. I just want to say, did you see Alexis before we go any further? Alexa,
Alexis is Susie. You're truly so inspiring, such a beautiful soul, and a standing ovation is the least that people could do to respect all you do. It was for all of us women. It's not just for me. It's for all of the women.
say thank you.
Oh
Say
my
thank you.
goodness. Yeah.
Say thank you.
Thank you so much. I know I could go on and
say,
on.
say
I'm
thank you.
overwhelmed. I haven't processed it yet. So give me, everyone just kind of, I don't know. We'll talk more about it next time. How about that? When I have time to process it. But anyway, today was Wednesday, so it's Dr. Mac Day. So last week I was in Florida unexpectedly. I'll get to that in a minute. And the week before, my godmother had come up from New York to Connecticut to attend the event with me. So I gave him proper notice. It's not like I just didn't show up for my appointments. But apparently, after 3 years, missing two appointments and requesting Zooms was not appropriate, and he was not happy about it. So today, when I went to see Dr. Mac, I literally walked in. He had the door open, waiting for me. I felt like I was walking into the principal's office. I know.
Shame,
Terrible,
shame,
right?
shame, shame,
Well, let me
shame.
get to the point. You know what? And he made a really good point. I mean, what are we talking about here, right? Like self-sabotage. Um, not having enough respect for myself to put my needs
Ouch.
first, which
Ooh.
ooh,
Ooh.
is it was
I don't have a button for
rough.
that one. I don't have a button for that one.
Mm.
I need
I
that's
had to
like
take accountability for for yeah, not putting my needs first. Even though my aunt came up for the event, which was on a Friday, there was no excuse for me not to go to my appointment on Wednesday.
hmm.
So he was, yeah, it was one of the first appointments. Seriously, I know this sounds crazy. Oh,
I
happy
love that
birthday,
guy.
Marianne's
I like
husband.
that guy.
Well, you know what
I
he said to
like
me?
Dr. Mac.
I'm going to tell you something. He got me. First of all, I had a dream this morning. I'll get to the dream in a minute because the dream ties into how he feels I was thinking about him and knowing I had to go to this visit today. Oh no,
What?
you can't
I'm
make this
sorry.
stuff
Wait a
up.
minute. What did you just say? That now you scare me.
I'm sorry. It wasn't like a nightmare. It was just a really bizarre world dream. And
What did you just? What did you just? Okay, okay. Just for the record, Dr. Mac, if you're watching the show or listening to this show, I had nothing to do with her utter disrespect to herself by missing her appointment.
terrible.
I hope that gives
I'm
me some
learning.
brownie points if I visit New York. So go
He's
ahead.
watching.
You can
He's
say.
watching.
Go ahead.
He likes you. He's
I love
watching.
you, Dr. Mac. I love you, Dr. Mac.
He is the best. Oh my gosh. So apparently me self-sabotaging myself and not doing enough self-care, which we know what I'm working on. I'm getting better. I did shower today. I will never go to Dr. Mac's appointment without doing like showering, nice, fresh, clean. I may not totally do my hair, but I have to be presentable. What is she saying? Oh, they had tears in their eyes, Marianne. Yeah, everyone had tears in their eyes. The event was phenomenal. You know what? I don't know where to go first. I have so much to talk about between the event, Dr. Mac, and my trip to Florida, which I didn't even touch on yet. And forget about the airplane ride there. That was a whole other adventure. All right, let me just take a breath.
Wait, everybody,
Let me just take
let's
a
all
breath.
take a collective breath.
Let's do Goose Baba. Remember that? What
Breathe.
movie was that? What movie was that from?
I
They
don't
were on
know.
the
I only
bridge.
watch foreign and black and white movies, so I watch movies with subtitles. Just so I can practice reading.
Somebody might know. It was a good one. I can't think of it. It's gonna drive me bananas now. So Dr. Mack said to me that we cannot control our thoughts, but we can control our behaviors and our actions. And I was like, oh, okay, what are you telling me? So he says, well, you chose to put others before yourself as usual. You didn't have to entertain your aunt and, all that 2 days. But and he's so right. How do I go see this site? Look, anyone who goes to therapy, I'm just going to be real. If you don't get these moments like I talk about, and I hope someone could like feel my vibe right now, because I went to therapy over the years many times.
You got in
Just
trouble.
try another therapist. I got punished. It was, I told you, it was the principal's office. I said, damn, I only went to the 8th grade. How many times could I have possibly been to the principal?
Hey, forget the 8th grade. You got in trouble as an adult. Speaking for the state, you still got in trouble. The door was open and went like, all this time I done spent with you. What did you go and do? Oh, put yourself
2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. He didn't care. Nothing. Standing ovation. Wonderful.
He educated you, and you still went and threw his counsel under the bus.
I learned a lot today.
You know
today was like deep.
Because you did that, and now that you told me, by the way, everybody, I have no idea what she's going to say. We're just doing a show today. Now that I've been informed of such behavior on your behalf, look at my hat. There is no ice cream for you. No ice cream.
Look at my hat. SDTV, baby. You're not in the cool kid club.
For you. Yeah, I don't have the merch. I don't have your merch yet. So that's all right. I'm going to get some. Brianna, hook me up. Brianna, take care of it for me. Hey, look at the, go ahead. You're going to say, but look at the screen.
No, I was going to say it. Yeah. I started a club.
Oh, really?
It's called the Z Crew. So everyone that sends me a picture wearing some of my merch, we put it up. And we are all supporting women who are in shelters.
Look at you. Okay, I got to get you one of these. I got something over here. Hit the wrong button.
Yep. It's all about the women. It's all about the survivors.
Show your love. Everybody.
Yeah.
Show your
anything love. Anyone buys from my merchandise
buy the merch.
Will be, yeah, please. It is used to help women, men, people that in crisis, people in shelters. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. Like, I'm so grateful. I have so much gratitude, and the response I've gotten so far has been, it's been overwhelming. It's been a very overwhelming week, to be honest, but all good stuff.
You may never get to it because I'm going to keep telling you, look at the screen, because I'm trying to keep up with everybody. So that you...
we're going to have to do another show because there's no way I'm going to cram all this in today. I'm sorry.
There's not. Yeah, and this is my first show back in like forever, and so is yours. We just kind of like, what'd you do? You like it? Paxton. She was sending me messages, you guys. It was just like this. Paxton. And I'm going like, okay, first of all, I'm not giving any more people my private number. It's like, what? It's like, she's over here, she's over there. She's there. Paxton. And I go like, okay, we'll do a show. just do a show. I know I'm probably driving you crazy, but I was like, you know what? Let me put my phone down. I'm just gonna put my phone down. But yeah, it was beautiful to hear all of the things that you had sent me. We're not going to even share all of them today.
There's too much.
Some of the pictures, you sent me a lot of stuff that I have to curate and put together and turn into a
really
video.
Good stuff,
we have a few things for you guys. Definitely a video at the end of the show today that we have planned for you as well. And we're going to talk until we have to take a break, and then we're going to come back, or all the above. So if you're able to stick around, great. If you're not, you can still watch it on demand. Okay.
And if you stick around, I'm going to share. Don't let me forget the dream.
Yes.
Please don't let me forget to tell you about my dream.
Are you going to?
No.
This is not one of those prophetic dreams that you have.
This is like you're going to be like,
you having visions again. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, but you gotta say something to Eric here so I can get to the rest of everybody else.
I'm sorry, Eric.
That's okay.
Susie, all that growing on the spot used to be demoralizing. These days, I don't have my glasses on. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
These
so
days,
you got it. It's
thank
not. I'll read
you.
it. These
Could you
days,
please?
it
Thank you.
is. Yeah. Plus, you move the camera back some more. I mean, the screen. Anyhow, so these days, it is often humbling in the best kind of way. We celebrate your experience. That is so kind and sweet.
Thank you.
Check out what else he says there. Guys, keep your
That
comments coming.
shirt
I
is
will get to
fire,
him. He says
Susie.
that shirt
Fire.
is fire.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Actually, you
Right?
need a shirt that probably says fire. By the way,
There you
kind of,
go. I'm
just
always
kind
on
of.
fire. Something's
Look at Marianne is saying that you've always been
sparking
so
under me.
busy. She
Yeah.
says, you've been so busy, we haven't had a time to chat about anything. You haven't even talked
No.
about it yet?
No, but we do have plans to get together this weekend. Some of the women from the group and myself. So now that I'm home, yeah, you know, I got to say something quick before we take a break.
Everything
I
you're saying
went
is quick.
from,
What are you talking about? Everything you're saying is
well,
quick.
I
Go
have
ahead.
so much to say. I'm trying to cram it all
let's,
in. I'm sorry.
let's go. Let's
Sorry,
go.
everyone. I
No,
got so much to say.
don't be sorry.
Seriously, I have
Go ahead.
so much good stuff to report that
Good
I'm
stuff.
like
Good stuff, Maynard.
overwhelmed. I think back to when I literally laid in bed for 6 years straight. If I took 60
Wow.
steps, used to hold the phone and count the steps, and if I took 60 steps, it was like to the bathroom and back. If I went to the kitchen and back, that was it. Now I'm like, how did I not know there was a whole world out there?
There is your life on display in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
What was that? The 14th, right? Right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Friday, the 14th of this month.
Of June.
Your life on display, but not all the full details, but you know them. You're living them. You could smell them and taste them. And you're standing there. Never saw it coming, did you?
Mm-mm.
Not a ounce of what happened, let alone
I
a
haven't
podcast
even
show.
scratched the surface. A
Yeah.
podcast show. Look at me telling my story, reaching out, helping others. The feedback, the people from my attorney, like even my attorneys, sending people my way to help them because they're
Yeah.
going through
Yeah.
similar
Right.
situations.
Right.
It's just all so amazing that I could take such a horrific experience that I had survived and turn it into so much good and
So
be
your
helping others.
advice, so your advice to someone who feels the weight of abuse, who feels the disgust of the manipulation, don't give up. Yeah.
Never give up. No, no, no. Never
Not an
give up.
option. Not an option.
Oh, no, no. If I could make it through what I made it through, and I haven't scratched the surface.
We'll start scratching then.
Everyone knows.
Will you start
Oh,
scratching, please? Will you start scratching?
I, I,
Hey,
I have to,
you got
right? I gotta get a
Marianne's
chalkboard,
got something
the
for
old
you.
school.
She says, how do you,
How do you get my stuff? Marianne, if you go on my YouTube, I'm still learning all this now. Yeah, I'm getting good though. I'm learning. I'm doing links. I'm learning how to
and
podcast. I
you
got
better
my
watch all
mic.
that
I got
you
my
better watch all that
lighting.
homework I give you. You better watch all the videos
That's
I see.
right. It's working.
You better watch all that stuff.
I'm telling you, the best way to, first of all, to get my merchandise, you can go on my Facebook, Susie Cosbin, or my YouTube channel, or I can send it to you. You could text me. But honestly, the best way, I think the most productive way, the the thing that helped me the most, I mean, I get the Women's Center and Dr. Mack and all the wonderful support and love, but being able to speak out and tell my story and
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
all of these phenomenal people reach out and understand what I'm talking about because they've lived maybe a little piece of it as well
hmm
has been like the most helpful.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
I for so many years I didn't speak. I
That's what I wanted to
under
get to. Actually, I
mm,
wanted to get to that real quick, and we're going to take a moment. This probably be the biggest pause we'll have in the whole show. What was it like to be in front of people you've never met before, and all they wanted to do was listen to you?
I never experienced that in my life. Just being on the show, just telling my
Yeah.
story with you for the first time. Come on,
hmm
.
Yeah.
No one listened. I was taught very young because of abuse that I kept my mouth shut.
hmm
I never learned how to express myself and even my communication skills and all the trauma. in my brain. I'm learning. Like now I'm so excited to read, to
Mm.
learn. I'm like, I can't wait to go back to school.
Uh,
It's
yeah,
it's like the
it's true.
whole
Yeah.
world. No,
Every book,
you know it.
I'm a little insight. I'm gonna get to everybody's comments
Mm,
that are coming there.
I got so much to
You
say.
got Claudetta's book over there,
Claudetta's
Claudetta
book,
Griffith,
Tough
who is
Love.
also one of the new podcasters here on our podcast network, sharing her story. So if you want to share your story, become a member of the channel, and then go ahead and reach out to us, and we'll make a podcast show for you at $5.99 a month. So what I was gonna say is that she's addicted to reading books now. So if I even mention a book, she's like, Paxton, I bought that already.
And
And we're like, okay. It's like I was just saying, it's a really great line in this book or that.
I
That
bring it up.
is so empowering for you though, isn't it? And it
Yes.
can be the
I
same for
went.
someone else that may have lost their voice, had their voice taken from them in a very disgusting way or devious way. You can regain your voice through a number of authors that are out there on the mental health and abusive side, and a number of other things if it works for you. But one thing is for sure, you're setting the pattern. You're setting the
Mhm.
pattern in a way that others before you maybe not have set it the same. Why? Because it's Susie doing it.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people who have podcast shows, a number of other things, but you are trying to really empower women to be able to speak.
Yes.
And a lot of people do that, but what I find interesting about you in doing this,
Mhm. Mhm.
you're addicted to it.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I
Yeah, you
loved.
thrive. You're like an addict.
I'm like,
Just
let's go,
she's,
baby.
yeah, that's the way she was
Like, give
before
me
the show,
something
you
else to
guys. I
learn.
say, hey, slow down there, puppy. You just got to. She's like, no,
Are you
go right
nervous? I'm
now.
like,
I
no.
need
I'm
you
like
to listen to.
chomping at the
Yeah, I
bit.
was like, are
There's
you
so
nervous
much
or
to,
what? It's like, no, I'm going to talk
so
to
much
people.
to say.
Yeah,
I have
look
to
at.
say something.
Go ahead, and then take a look at Marianne's comment when you get done. I'm gonna put up on the
Okay.
screen.
Well, she says, Marianne, first I'll say, Marianne says, when we met over a year ago, she was sleeping in her car. Yeah. Did I look like I was reading books or educating myself? I wasn't speaking. I wasn't eating. I
Yeah.
wasn't brushing my hair, my teeth, nothing.
Mm.
By the way, I did sleep in my car in Florida one night, but we'll get to that story when
Wow.
we get back from the break.
Was it a flashback?
It
No,
was
okay, no,
not a
wait, no,
flashback.
okay, all right. You can tell
It
me
was
later.
actually, you know how I
Okay,
do my reverse
yes,
PTSD? Actually, I
yes.
felt
Mhm.
empowered because I was in
Wow.
control. I was in control. And I wanted to just say something about reading. Um, it was very difficult for me for years to write. I only went to the 8th grade. So spelling is difficult for me,
Mm,
grammar,
mhm.
punctuation. So to be able to speak and do a podcast and say the words, even if
Yeah.
they don't come out right at
Mhm.
first, and I'm
Mhm.
learning and I'm getting better, it really made a big difference for me. I didn't feel intimidated to speak my story as I would to write it.
Yes, I understand. I understand. I
Yeah.
understand you. And that's what I found fascinating about you after the initial reach out, and we were talking with one another in the
Hmm.
pre-show prep for the initial show. Is that once you
Hmm.
were able to speak, you took over. And as I said to you before we even started today, that is one of the most powerful things you can do to, as it were, put the abuser in their place, is to be this verbal, to be
Yeah.
descriptive, verbal, add depth to it. You do all of those. I'm not ignoring everybody there in the chat. We got some new people joining in as well, but go ahead. You're going to say some more. I'm
You
going to
know
keep
what?
putting stuff up from
It's not
Alexa and
about the
others.
abuser. It's not
Yeah.
about him. He doesn't have a thought in my mind. He's
Doesn't
gone. He's
exist in your
gone.
mind.
It's I'm doing this from me. I'm speaking from me.
Yeah.
Not even to let people know what happened or what someone did to me or da da da. No, this is all about me, my personal growth, my personal healing,
Yeah.
my journey, the strength that I'm trying to show others that it's possible because I never
Mhm.
thought it was possible.
Yeah.
People have no idea how empowering their stories are,
Absolutely.
especially when we can
Absolutely.
express them.
Yes, absolutely. I got to get to a couple of things here. Everybody, you're asking a question. Alexa, first of all, Marianne says, there is always hope. Thank you so much for saying that. And Stanley had mentioned about the women's shelters and showing some love there. We appreciate you doing that. And Kathleen, we love you so much for being here. Appreciate everyone's thoughts and words. We are going to get to some more specifics and some other things, but mainly we want to focus on the chat today, as well as some of the things that Susie has experienced. But we are going to have to do, we knew this before we came on, we just had said it, we're going to have to do a part 2, because it is too much to try to cram in a 35 or minute or an hour show. But I'm going to run to one of the points here in the chat. Let me get Alexa. Alexa says, she asked this question: when is the break and when do you get back on? Well, the break is going to be right now. We are actually going to leave this stream open. We're going to, actually, Susie's going to do something. Everybody, if you stick around, you'll see what she's going to do when we come back. But she's going to do something. We're going to take a break. She's going to do something. The break is going to be about 3 minutes long. We have a video for you. You can take a look at it while Susie does something. And then when we come back, we're going to get into some more things. But keep the chat open. I'm going to put up some of the things that you have here in the chat. And you won't see Susie and I. You'll see a video, but we'll be right back. So, Susie, any thought? Alexa, anything else you want to say before?
See you in a minute.
Yeah, see you guys in a little bit.
Yeah, see you in a minute.
Well, I think we're back, everybody. We got everything in place. I think we're ready. I see Susie. Yeah, Susie, you're nodding. You're good. You're ready. Everybody's going like, what's going on? Oh my God. All right, everybody. We are going to make sure we are ready. Susie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Hey.
All right. Everybody, we are back. We had to all, of course, take a moment for a break because there is a possibility we're going to be talking for a long time. So we had
Surprise.
to do. Yeah. And hey, you have a different shirt on. How is that possible?
Love it. Magic, like Superman.
I am so pathetically sad. That was kind of bad. Let's try. Wow, Susie, nice shirt. Nice.
Thank
shirt.
you. You love it? I got to show you the back. I don't know if I could turn around.
Oh.
Wait, can you see the back?
Oh, did not know that was going to happen. Seriously, did not know that was going to happen. Okay.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Hold on, everybody. Did not see that coming.
Cool,
Make sure all my volumes are here, right? So I'm not losing control of my hearing here. That was really nice. So, okay, everybody, let me turn this up over here. That was pretty good. Okay, all right now. Okay, everybody. Yes. I don't get jealous. I know others have heard me say that. I kind of moved up to that kind of jealousy thing happening there. I don't have one of those. And I know who made that.
Get one.
I know who made that.
I'm going to beat
up some people. I'm going to beat up some people.
Isn't it nice?
That is really cool. Okay.
I'm sorry, but my merch, I love yours, but mine is really cool.
She didn't just do it. Oh, she just did it to me. Hush your mouth, girlfriend. I don't believe you just said that to me. Just on the public
come on now.
airwaves. Yeah, no,
Can you not agree, though?
You got it. No, you got it. No, you got it.
I'm being honest.
Hey, one talented young lady did that for you, and I know who she is,
yes,
but I don't know
if
I might have to give her a hug on that one. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Look at the screen here for you. I got some other stuff in the chat, but here we go. On the screen, Eric says, wardrobe change.
Wardrobe change, yeah.
And what else you got here? Like an award show. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. We improvising, man. We just knew. But she couldn't change and did it
on the fly.
Off. Yeah, you had to turn the camera off. So you're like, sure, I don't mind. Hey, NATV, SZTV, networks, hey, we work together, make it happen.
That's right.
So I got to get to a few things here. Make sure, did somebody else put something there? Okay. Hold on one second. Let me just get back to where I was. Here we go. We walk in each other's shoes, Marion said before we went on the break there for a moment. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. I'll play it again at the end if you want to watch it again, but I'll make it a point to separate it out. Many of you have asked me that also, that sometimes you just want to see certain videos that we play by themselves. So I will make it a point to separate it out and post it separately at another time. Kathleen says, Susie knows we are in a crisis right now. And when I call her, she is right there to talk me through it and give me the support I need to make it through the day.
Like goosebumps. What I tell you, Kathleen, 24/7, no matter what, I'm there.
And so if anybody's wondering why we say at least once a year purchase some merch, is because Susie's able to use her certification as a coach to help others that are in need and they don't have to pay. Or they pay very minimal or donate if they want to. But buying the merch, same for our channel here, when you buy the merch once a year, it keeps us moving through so that we can help others and spread awareness in regards to the disgusting behavior of narcissistic abuse, as well as abuse, domestic or any other kind of emotional abuse. Emily gets one of these.
Hi, Emily.
Thank you, Emily, for being here. You are too kind.
I just have to say, my Rode mic really makes me sound good. No, it does.
You're on a roll today,
but you picked this out. You're the one. You put this for my voice.
Everybody does. Yes. Well, it's
this is podcasting. This is. I mean, I learned from the best.
Engineer helps me to pick somebody's voice in the right ear for that. You have something from Marianne. I hope you're ready. Thank you, Emily, so much for being here and for your kind words of encouragement. And everybody, please make sure Again, keep an eye out on merch for both of our networks. And remember, don't be spending a bunch of money. Just consider it a donation for us to be able to help others. And if you know someone that needs a podcast show so they can get their message out, to get their story out, we will be happy to help them at $5.99 a month. Here we go. Another one here. Marianne says this: stepping out of the darkness into the light. Your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly. I mean, I was literally in the darkness, living in the RV with the mold, without running water. And here I am with windows and sunlight and fresh air and life again.
Who got you to start cleaning up and brushing your teeth and taking care of
Dr.
yourself?
Mac.
Wait, hold on a second. Did you just say Dr. Mac? The same one that you missed
principal, my principal.
The same one. Oh my goodness! No wonder he had the door open waiting for you to come in.
Oh, he literally had the door open waiting. I'm not joking.
He was gonna lay some advice on you.
He was not happy with
me. Look at
me.
Eric. Eric's got something to say here, and we're gonna get to everybody else's comments here in a moment.
Vogue is all. I'm gonna let you read it because my
Vogue is all over the Paris runways this week. Okay, so that's what we should have did. Well, we should have played something like Vogue.
We should have done a catwalk. There you go. Next time.
Yeah, there you go. That quick change was what? The envy of a bunch of girls behind the scenes. That's actually pretty funny because when we talked about it, I thought to myself, how long is it going to take her? I said, there's no way it could take her 3 minutes. I made a video long enough for her to change and do whatever else she wanted to do. It worked out just right, but that's a good point, Eric. I like that. Kathleen.
Can I say why?
You're welcome. Go ahead.
I'm used to being on the run. I had a Stewie the Duck bag.
Yeah. Wait, what? A what? You had a what?
Look, you know how I feel about laughter. Yeah, I have to laugh now. When I think back, I was always...
Is your mascara up to it? Because the last time we went through that road,
left eye.
You had a swollen eye. Yeah, you had a swollen eye. After the show was over with, I'm just behind the scenes stuff. But go ahead. You're going to say.
So anyway, I was always, I'm used to grabbing and going, right? Because I lived with an abusive person. So I always had this Stewie the Duck. I don't know if you ever heard of Stu Leonard's, but they have Stewie the Duck bag. And I always had it packed, ready to go. So I could change real quick. That's what I was getting at.
Interesting.
I guess, you know what? I'm going to dig out the Stewie the Duck bag and you'll see. You'll get it.
You know what? We're going to do show and tell for everybody, just so everybody knows. I see something from Marianne. I got to get to it in a moment. But you got to, again, much love to you, Emily. Thank you for the hi, my friend. And Alexa.
You are the best. What?
I'm not going to say it. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it now. What? No,
for him to tolerate me, you know.
Nah, don't even try to go there. Let me tell you something. We had
I'm just giving you props.
We had our moment. You know, I don't be sweeping stuff under the rug. So we had our moment. We were supposed to be family. We had our moment. We had our moment. You and I.
We had a few.
Yeah, but we had one live, so we were good. So I was like, I'm just gonna tell her because I love you as a person, and I'm telling you. You were on that moment where you could have went sliding back the other way or go ahead and climb over that hill. And I was looking at you and I said, you coming with me, girl. I'm going to tell you coming with me.
You did.
Or Leon
I was holding on.
I can tell you or I can not tell you. Which one you want? Because I either tell you or I not tell you. Which one you want? Because I cannot tell you and then I'm not your family.
Yeah.
So you did good. Title of my book. What was that?
Tough Love. Tough Love right here. No, I'm just saying.
That is book. Oh yeah,
is what you did with me, and it worked. I needed that. I needed that tough love.
You probably have done this already, but everybody else, if you get a chance, we were supposed to be talking about you. No, we're talking about everything, but that's the way it is. We always are though. But here we go. Hold that book up again for me, please. Okay, Claudetta Griffith. It has a podcast show, and we're still working on some other episodes and stuff. She's already done her first episode, but listen, you got to get the book. But go to her Instagram, and she has been mentored by Leon R. Walker, but she's got a mind of her own when it comes to expressing how to view life, menopause, and a number of other things. You're going to get it all here. and on her YouTube channel and her TV channel as well. Hey, we're cranking out TV channels on YouTube for you. So if you want one, come on and see us. Just become a member of the channel at $5.99, and we will put it together for you, and you will be on your way. We look forward to everybody getting a chance to get Claudetta's book, Tough Love. Excerpts, something you wanted to read. I know you said you had something there,
Yes,
so go
please.
right ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, I'll get to the dream with Dr. Mack in a minute. I know I
Mm-hmm.
keep saying it, but anyway, I haven't finished it yet, but it's awesome. And I opened up to, it's actually page 1, chapter 1. And it says, before you say, it just fit with today. Before you say to yourself, this doesn't apply to me, let me start by saying self-mutilation comes in forms other than cutting.
Mm.
Staying in a relationship or job where you're disrespected, abused, neglected is a form as well.
Mm.
Loneliness can be a crippling feeling, but being in a relationship for fear of being alone is not a good reason to stay. Jumping from one bad relationship to another is also a form. Another is going from job to job where you are miserable for a check. Keeping secrets is a sickness that can infect your soul. I consider that self-mutilation.
Mm.
What some don't understand is self-mutilators are fighters. See, this hits home for me because
Mm.
that's me.
Wow.
Fighting to fit in, to be accepted, to be loved, to be treated fairly, to be heard, to be seen, to survive, and to live.
Wow.
That was deep for me.
That was deep for you.
Mm.
Why? Why?
Because I never had self-worth, self-respect, self-love, self-care. I can go out of my way and run and jump on an airplane and take care of somebody else, but I never put myself first. And that was my getting reprimanded today with Dr. Mack, is that I put my therapy last. It's more important. I just had to move. I had the event was extremely emotional. I needed to be like, now that I'm thinking about it, how right he was and how right she is in these words. I put myself last. The day of the event, I just have to say, as phenomenal as it was, I was a wreck.
Mm.
I was triggering all day long
Mm.
because I knew that I was going to be around all these people that were going to hear my story and see where I was last year. I'm not where I was last year.
Yeah.
I've grown. I've moved, like I've healed so much doing the show and getting all the counseling. So I knew what was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically like self-mutilated, self-sabotaged. I almost
Mm-hmm.
self-sabotaged it for myself. And that's just the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
That is a
Look at
pattern for me.
look at Marianne. She's got something for you there.
She couldn't even look at my book because it was so graphic. Yeah. Marianne held me. Her and Karen held me because while everyone was watching the video, I was sobbing.
Mm-hmm.
I was so emotional to see where I was and how far I came. And it wasn't it wasn't like I was feeling pity or sorry or remembering the
Mm-hmm.
abuse. I was, I don't know. I don't know what it is to feel proud of myself. Like I know I was
Mm-hmm.
proud to be there and to be a voice for those who can't speak. But I
Right.
also, I don't know the emotion. I don't know how to juggle that. And that's why Dr. Mack said to me today, like you can't control your thoughts, but you can control your actions and my emotions and everything else. So it's just kind of fascinating that once you open this door and you start to share your story by speaking it
Mm-hmm.
and having other people can relate to you, for in my experience,
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing how all the pieces of the puzzle fit together. I mean, look at this. You couldn't have put this together more perfectly. Just the last year. It's deep.
Marianne has something for you there.
It was an unexpected high. It was a high and a exhilaration. I was exhilarated and I felt loved and I felt heard and I felt seen and I felt strengthened. I felt like I was speaking for everyone that was laying in their bed or their RV. Like I literally felt for every woman in the shelter. Mm-hmm. Marianne, I'm sure she can relate, because I will send you. You know what? We really should do a show, because they actually took footage of us watching ourselves.
Oh, they did
on that video.
That's pretty good. Same production company.
And I think it would be
that shot it.
Yes.
Excellent.
No. It was actually someone that's just sitting there, but it was phenomenal.
Absolutely, absolutely fascinating. Let's do this now before I say the name. That's for Leon Walker, who's in the house.
Hey, Leon. Thanks for being here.
I don't have a lot of time today, but I should have sent him the link. He could just pop into the show. It's just that I got to go pretty soon. But hey, we're going to kidnap you, Leon. And Leon and I got some things going on with Bill Ayton and others, and we're going to get Susie involved. I'll just threw that in, but it'll make more sense as time goes on, everybody. Mm-hmm. I got some stuff and that we got planned. Leon, thank you for being in the chat, my friend. Everybody make sure to show some love and support. I'll put his name back up. For Leon R. Walker Jr. and what he's got going on, and a number of other things. Matter of fact, Leon is the one that encouraged and inspired the book you have in your hand that you just read from. Hold it up for us again. The Tough Love book. And Kathleen is showing some love to Leon as well. So Claudetta, Leon, Bill Ayton, we're all going to get together. Everybody's going to get together. You guys are going to love it when we get together. You guys are going to be able to join in. I'm going to do some private events that will be available to you that have been in the works. We're just waiting for the right time to put them out there for everybody. I'm going to play something real quick that some of you may have seen. Many of you may have not, but it's 59 seconds for you to get a glimpse of what Susie was talking about. She just experienced by speaking in behalf of the state for women that are being abused, her and Marianne and others. But here's a little glimpse of, take a look at it.
I want to be a spark to change how domestic violence is looked at, sexual assault is looked at. I want to let people know there is help there. They are not alone, and never to give up. Never, ever, ever to give up. Sometimes our families we can't talk to because we're connected with them and they're emotionally connected with us. And that was one of my biggest things, is that I didn't realize, okay, my family can't really help me. I needed a professional, and I needed other women who went through this. So a spark to change for me means that our community, there are people in our community like the center. The center is it for me. But that will help us, that will guide us and make a change. So I was embarrassed and shameful to tell my story that I was being abused. And no one should be ashamed or feel like it's their, that they did something wrong. Abuse is abuse. I want to be a spark to change how domestic violence is looked at, sexual assault is looked at.
I appreciate everybody being able to get a chance to see that again. That's just a snippet of something that took place. Susie, you still there, right? Get Susie back there. May have a glitch there. Just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I'm here.
Again,
I hear.
Make sure, thanks, Susie. Make sure you support Leon R. Walker Jr. on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and all across social media platforms. Go to his website as well. Make sure you show some love. Leon, if you're still here, you're getting some love from Stanley, who's here. And Stanley is showing some love to you, Susie, as well. Everybody.
Thank you all.
Appreciate you all. Eric has something to say here. Before we get to Eric's thought there, I put it up on the screen, but before we touch on that, again, you were struggling with the self-sabotaging of the success coming your way, or just having the routine of taking care of yourself by making sure you kept your appointment with Dr. Mack?
I think I
Is
was
that kind of the
struggling.
way? Yeah, what was it?
No, it wasn't like
Yeah,
I'm proud of
what was it?
myself. It's not
Okay.
like a negative. It's not a negative. I couldn't wait to go. To me it's an honor to be able to speak up for women who are in my position. I was proud. So I think it was more I just wasn't used to someone listening.
Got
And
it.
I knew they were
Okay.
going to hear my story. That's more, yeah, what definitely wasn't a negative. It just, I didn't know how to process it. I was excited. I couldn't wait. I got my hair done. Well, it's rain, so my hair kind of did get a little messed up. But like, yeah, I actually, when the auctioneer was going around, I was standing up applauding. I was
Oh,
so
really?
excited that he came over to me and he said, because at the end of the video, which I'll show you, the one of the last word things that they put in the video was the center saved my life.
Hmm.
And he came up and gave me the, kind of put the mic and I repeated it. And it just felt like, wow, I made it. It was more like
Wow.
I made it. And you can make it too, like if I can make it, anyone can make it.
Have you found individuals that feel like they can't make it out of the shelter?
Oh, yes, of course.
What are they struggling with the most? Similar to you, or what other things are they struggling with?
A lot of people are struggling. What I'm finding is kind of like where I was in the beginning. You don't want to believe it. So even certain people here tonight,
Mm-hmm.
the going through a crisis, I'll say, okay, well, this is what's coming. This is what's next. This is the
There it is.
behavior next, because
Mm-hmm.
I lived it. And it's hard to accept and acknowledge it. And to, it's hard. It's hard to be like, this is not my life. I put on this persona and I'm Mary Poppins, but meanwhile, I'm getting myself beat up every
Yeah,
night.
yeah,
Right.
you,
If I express myself or go against him. So I think
okay.
acknowledging that this is a reality is a big one. That's like the worst
Okay.
one.
So everybody, just I'm going to toss something in real quick, and then we're going to keep going here for a moment. And keep going rather. Leon, Claudetta, I know you're both are here. Claudetta has something on the screen for you there.
I'll close that out. Great
Uh,
information, Susie. I commend your strength and testimony, Survivor. Thank you. And thank you. I love your book. Thank
yeah,
you.
hold that up. Yeah, that book.
Yeah.
Everybody grab a copy of
You can
that
get it
book
on
right there.
Amazon.
Yeah.
It's only
Hey,
$10.
hey,
Really good.
that's like 3 pizzas worth right
Not
there.
even.
Buy 3 copies, send them out to your friends. Get the book, and you're gonna love her podcast. I just sent an invite to Leon and Claudetta. If you guys want to join in today's show before we probably got about another 20 minutes or so, or thereabouts, half hour before we have to call it quits. Let's see. I probably can go at least another 45 minutes or thereabouts. If you guys want to jump in, that's great. I'll bring you into the show if you pop up on my screen. But I know it's spur of the moment, but hey, I was born spur of the moment. Anyhow, so what I was going to say is all my shows are the same. Listen, there's much more to put on the screen here, but if you happen to find something else out of Claudetta's book, feel free to share it with us. I'm going to put up some things that are on the screen, and you could comment on them. I'm just going to, there's some that I think I missed, so everybody bear with me. I'm going to go back to see if there's one that I missed here. Yeah, Eric said this. Eric says, Susie, I got some skills that are almost criminal too. He laughs on that. Oh my God, too funny. The craziness we have been part of. Oh my God, mercy. Funny in hindsight. He can laugh at it now, and how great he feels right now. Listen, some of the things that you've experienced, that Eric has experienced, some of the things that Claudetta talks about, whether it's in a relationship or dealing with other things, right now, you use those for fuel to help others. But what gets Susie down? What gets you down, Susie?
You mean like sad?
Yep. What gets you down?
You know what gets me down? When I don't have the energy to do what I want to do.
Mm.
My back. Now,
Oh,
I
yeah.
had 2 back surgeries.
Yes.
I have drop foot. I have all these little things that are supposed to like keep me disabled. And I get very frustrated when I can't go out and like feed all the horses or walk, do like 5 lessons with tots. I get very frustrated not having the energy I used to have. I get upset because I feel like I wasted so much time taking care of people that didn't care for me, meaning the abuser and, that kind of stuff. So
Time out.
Oh boy.
You got to repeat that one. I was
Okay.
going to let it go, but no. You get what? Taking care
I get
of.
I get frustrated thinking back now, okay, because I don't
Yes.
have the energy. I mean, I'm 56 years old and I have,
Whatever
the back
spring chicken.
surgeries.
Whatever spring chicken. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were doing
So,
catwalks in your new place. What are you talking about? Okay.
dude, I used to like climb trees. I used to do back
Very good.
bends. I played football. I played baseball. I was
So you
always
don't have the
very,
time
very athletic.
now.
So now I don't have the strength.
Oh,
And
strength.
I
Okay.
get what makes me sad is to think about the time I wasted taking care of a person that clearly couldn't stand me,
Yeah.
abused me.
Yeah.
That's what upsets me. Other than that, I think I can find joy in anything. The birds wake up like 3:30 in the morning here, and I have a little squirrel that like comes out the roof. And even though they wake me up, I find joy in little things.
Yeah.
When you suffer for so long, you see the world the different. I do. Everything is brighter, happier.
Yeah. Hey,
Just a
so
wasted time.
did you name the squirrel yet? Oh,
No, but
that's
there's
just
a couple
rude.
baby ones down by the
That's
bar.
just rude.
All right,
You got,
Chippy, give
you
me a
got
name.
to,
Tell me a name.
I don't know. Carl? Carl?
Carl,
Carl's got, I
look,
don't know.
Carl.
I don't know. Just don't name him Archie
All kinds
Bunker.
of critters around here.
It's got kind of critters.
Can't even keep up with all the horses. So
uh,
funny.
well, thank you, Leon. I just wanted to at least send it out your way. Appreciate it. Stanley has been showing you love along the way. Everybody, please make sure
Thank you,
you pick
Stanley.
up copies of Leon's books as well as Claudetta's book. And you did see what Leon said there. Leon said this about you.
Oh boy. Can't wait to get SC's book. That's right. I can't
Okay,
wait.
so there you go.
Maybe I'll get some help
Well,
with my 8th
hey,
grade education.
we're gonna put Leon back up there. Well, Leon, I guess you're gonna have to get her some help on with her book there, Mr. Publishing Company. That's gonna be my new nickname for him. It's a publishing company.
Mr. P.
There was something out of Claudetta's book. Anything else you want to
Yeah.
share?
So just quickly on page 27, moving forward, in order to take new steps, I had to be fully open. I had to reconcile the fact that I had led 2 separate lives. One was profound and one was pathetic. Oh gosh, is that not me? That's me. Oh, the depth of my thoughts did not accurately portray the shallow life I'd lived. Once I chose to live my words, then I was moving forward in a positive direction. I have no plans on turning back either. Confronting my flaws and fears has given me a level of confidence only faked in the past. I feel much more emotionally healthier as a result. It's
There's
like
so
she took
much
it
I
out of
could
my heart.
dissect. Oh my goodness, she just ripped
She
it out
took
of
the
your
words
soul,
out of
huh?
my soul. I didn't even finish the book yet. I can't wait.
Oh my goodness.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Claudetta,
That's
for
some good
sharing
writing
your
there,
story.
Claudetta. That's some good writing right there. You guys are you're gonna love her podcast. You're going to love her mindset. You're gonna love Claudetta's energy for standing your ground, for moving forward. But more importantly, you're gonna really, really, really love the fact that you're gonna get some truthful inspiration. and no fooling around. Just some
No
truthful
bones about
inspiration.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some truthful. And
she's awesome.
Leon's got something for you.
I will help her. Thank you, Leon.
Mr.
Thank you.
Publishing company. I want to give it a name just on the channel. It's not going to be the name he'll pick, but just I got to come up with a name. I want to call it Dark Chocolate Publishing Company, but that's probably I'm just awful. I'll probably be kicked off for saying that. But it's just kind of all right. Susie just going like, why am I on with this guy? He's crazy.
I'm behaving myself.
I
want to get Susie. I want to get Susie's book
see,
too.
I tell her the same thing. I tell her the same
I'm going to need a couple books. I'm just saying. Get it all in one.
Volumes.
Volume 1. It'll be like the remember the old Britannica encyclopedia?
Encyclopedia. It's gonna be this. Your whole life's gonna be the same way. That's what we should just call it. Just the encyclopedia of Susie.
That's it. That's it. Start with A.
You know what? We should just do a show. We're gonna have Claudetta on. We're gonna have Bill Ayton on. We're gonna have Leon on, and we're just gonna call it the Encyclopedia of Abuse.
That's it. That's it.
Everybody's gonna take a turn.
And we all have great outcomes, right? We all made it through. We're all encouraging and helping and doing our thing.
And nobody's dead.
No one's we got a lot of good stories, though. A lot of good stories.
Up to those moments.
We may have to do that, like behind the scenes, those stories. But there's a lot of good ones.
If we
Members
work this
only,
right,
baby.
when all of you come out to California, we're gonna do a behind the scenes, uncut, unfiltered version, and then everybody,
you know me, I'm in.
The more and more that we spend time talking, we just never know. We just never know what's going to come out of you, what's going to come out of other people. We just never know what may happen. And right now, somebody has joined us.
Hello.
Somebody, you can hear me there, feedback in there somewhere. I don't know if you can. Am I too loud? Hey, how you doing there? We got. Hey, can you?
How are you?
Let me see. No headphones. Let me see. I'm just to make sure we don't have no feedback. We're good. There she is. Look at you. Look at you. Hey, Leon, we kidnapped your friend. Your friend, Leon.
You're missing out, Leon.
Hey, listen. What is? Just bear. I'm gonna get some of these people here that are saying stuff. We got. Look.
That was good. Definitely.
Oh, Eric says he loves it. So Eric says he loves it. Okay, now this is what we got to do, everybody. We got to welcome Claudetta. She stepped into the torture. We're gonna torture. Oh, man. Hey, don't fighting words. Somebody gonna get cut. Okay, so now what we want to do is, we got a little glitch here. That's all right. We're gonna make this work. Yeah. We're gonna make this. Eric says cheers, by the way.
Cheers.
Eric says cheers. Okay, can you hear us comfortably?
I'm good.
We wait for Claudetta. Claudetta, can you hear us comfortably, my friend? Podcaster that you are.
Yep, Roni. I can.
Okay, good. Okay, so we all got you. Okay, now what we're concerned about is, Stanley's got some love for you, Claudetta, on the screen. He's sending some love to you, Stanley.
Why, thank you.
Kathleen they're all welcoming you in to be tortured. I mean, to be a part of the show. All right, we've been enjoying your book. Susie had asked before the show started, can I read some of the book? I said, yeah, sure. But now you get to officially meet each other, as it were.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, so nice to meet you. I'm really enjoying your book. I once I saw your podcast, I was like, oh, she's awesome. I knew the book was going to be awesome. I'm sorry, Leon, I haven't got your book yet, which I have. No. Isn't that terrible? I kind of feel bad now, Claudetta, because you I don't know. I knew I had to read it. Loving it.
I feel bad.
Definitely speaks to my soul. And you know what I love is that it's so honest, and it's also like easy to read, but it really hits you. Really. Thank you.
That was my goal. My goal was for it to be easy to read, and I thank you so much for taking the time to read it. I really appreciate it.
Go and tell her the truth. If she hadn't picked it up, you're gonna cut her. Just tell her that. Just just have her don't pick up the
You
book.
better put the knives
We're gonna
down,
find you.
Paxton.
We're gonna find you. She get okay. Don't give them that look. Okay, Dr. Pepper says hello, Claudetta. Oh man, you get people. They come in and say hi to you. They don't even come and say hi to me anymore.
That's not a good enough reason to cut somebody.
Obviously, you do have a reason then to cut somebody. We can discuss that on the podcast show another time. I'm just joking. All right.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place for everything.
There's look at Susie trying to make sure we don't go to prison. So Marianne's got love and hearts for you as well.
I will.
Oh, shit.
Oh. I just was in Orlando with a bodyguard, so I'm gonna just like shut this conversation down. I'll save it for another show.
Hey, I want to know from either one of you, whoever wants to go first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to describe the type of man that you would warn women to stay away from, think of 3 things that you would tell a woman or a young woman, new generation of women, that they need to, the type of man they need to stay away from. What are 3 things that you can think of? Who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay.
Somebody that talks about their exes, major red flag. Somebody has no respect for their mother or their family members,
mm-hmm.
and someone that doesn't work or only works when they have to pay the bills. For me, those were my 3 things looking back that I wish I would have listened. And there's simple things. It's nothing's complicated. I just was so blinded by, stay away, run. Yeah.
Claudetta, anything you want to toss, any hat you want to toss in here into the arena? Before you go, right. Emily gives you some love, says, Claudetta, that is your color. So
I agree.
She loves that color. Yeah, that color looks good on you, my friend. Looks good. When you do that, you just, oh man. You know why? Because I can't move like that. Help her torso doesn't move. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, okay, but that was really good. Go ahead. Anything you want to say?
I'll teach you. I'll give you a quick okay, so and it may be more than 3 because it's a lot of them. Is this PG? I need to know.
No, actually, it's
because this thing is a lethal weapon.
Actually, you know what? I should have known this. Okay, so 2 things. We're gonna do 2 things real quick. We're gonna make sure it started to lag a little bit as you went to talk, so it broke you up as you were speaking. So I'm just giving it a chance to kind of catch on to us. Everybody, keep putting stuff in the chat there. I see it. I'm gonna let Claudetta read it in a moment because a few of you are saying some things as well. It's encouraging. So go ahead and say what you're going to say. Just don't get me kicked off the air. So go ahead. Did we still got her? The signal? Oh,
I don't know. She's a little frozen.
Okay.
So, a little frozen.
All right. So that's inconsistent.
Okay. Inconsistent.
Am I back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got you.
To lose their temper. If they lose their temper, if they
good one.
Okay.
Temper easily, back away from that.
Is there another? Okay.
And this is just a pet peeve for me. If a motherfucker be rude to service people, if it's in a customer service industry and you are rude to that is a red flag. Just knock it.
So
you only get one planet, just like one life, and stop fucking it up about throwing all your crap everywhere. Be a decent human being. Throw it in the garbage.
So I want to make sure I get it. I'm gonna make sure I get it right. Look at the screen. 1 is temper, yes.
Or recycle.
Can you?
Or
I'm pretty sure
Can you? Okay. Your signal's going in and out on us. Don't hold that thought.
Another one that I have, besides being rude.
Before you give me that one. So, Claudetta, can you put a thumbs up if you can hear me? Yeah, you got me? Okay. Now, your signal keeps going in and out, so it's chopping up what you're saying. So just give me a second. Can you see it says rude, a person's temper, and what was the other one? Inconsistent? Is that what I right? Did I hear that right? Correct? So we're gonna do a lot of sign language, everybody.
Yes.
Consist as I learn how to spell. I learned and the other one was this one, right? On the screen, inconsistent, right? So, hey, I told you, hey, this is live, everybody. This is live TV. YouTube loves us, at least so far. Maybe after today they won't, but I'm just okay. So we got those three from you, Susie. You were gonna say something, and I was gonna type yours out as well because I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just going to add with the rudeness.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I remember was he always made his own rules. So say you're parking in a parking lot. He would just park by the curb or where it says no parking. And I couldn't have, like, it was so bizarre to me. Like, why can't you just follow the simple rules? It was weird. And always in, like, if I was ever talking to someone, always like get in the middle. You know what I mean? Like had to be in the conversation, had to control the conversation. That drove me nuts.
What's up with that, by the way? Tell me from your female, because I know what it looks like to me when I see a man do that. But what's up with that when a guy does you like that? You're trying to talk to somebody, and he's got to either end it or get in the conversation. So
how about walk right in between you? It could be my kid, and he would like walk right in between and stand there and start talking to them with his back to me. Like I'm dumbfounded thinking back now.
Three letters. 3 letters. E-G-O.
E. Oh, I love it. Wait, hold on a second. I gotta type. I'm gonna type that one
that's
too.
That's what I see. You want the spotlight on him?
How about loser? L-O-O-S-E-R.
Okay. So before we go any further, this is really us doing a show on the spur of the moment because we're just making this happen. I gotta wait. No, Marianne is gonna. I'm gonna put something on the screen. Marianne wants to contribute to this. She goes, "These are her 3.
Let's go, Marianne.
Controller, selfish, and abusive.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Me. Look at me.
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, I like that one. Actually, I like that me. I like that one. There's younger women need to pay attention. I'm not saying that just because I'm a dad of two daughters, but what does he say here? What is it? 6,000
plus books.
My God, I have 6,000 plus books. I will find the good author's work and add one more tiny volume to the spiritual and sacred readings on my shelf. Congrats on the book, Claudette. Mad respect. Love you, bro. Thank you.
Way to go, Eric. I like that. Eric's been with us from the beginning for the past few years. So thank you so much, my friend, for saying that. We love it when you love our guests. We really appreciate it. What if the mother?
I have something else.
A family members. He's got something, Dr. Pepper. We'll get to that in just a second, Dr. Pepper. Now, Claudetta, don't get me kicked off.
Yeah, I won't. Okay. I won't. I promise.
Go ahead. You were going to say.
You know, I just thought of this. You know, the guys that they want you to call them when you get home, or text them when you get home, or let them know when you get ... And it's overbearing. I watched this video one time. A girl was doing. She did a FaceTime. She was at her job to her boyfriend, who was at her house. Right? What? I'm assuming he don't have a job. And she was like, "Girl, he just be concerned about me. Yeah, he just be concerned about me. He just be worried about me. Want to make sure I'm all right. Girl, if you don't let the controlling man go find him something to do, like get in the line at the employment office, get out my face with that." And you talking about, oh, he just want to make sure I'm okay. You at the work, you at work. What you, girl? Bye. Get the I can't. No.
I used to have to keep the phone on while he was working, and he was at work. Okay, so he'd be working, and I would have to keep the phone on the counter.
Girl,
like
I know you lying.
I swear to you, it was insane.
You had to be attached to it.
He was working because he did a solo job, and I would have to keep the phone like open. and just go about washing dishes, whatever. Oh yeah.
Do whatever you gotta do.
Whatever, like, laundry. So I put the phone on the washer as he was just working, so he could hear.
No. And I was a supervisor, and I had about, I don't know, I probably had like 20 people. And he wanted to call me all the time. Now, he wasn't in a supervisory position, but I was. And he wanted to be lovey-dovey on the phone and all this stuff while I'm at work. And every now and then I would get a break, right? And we'd see each other. And I told him, and this was one of those times when I ignored the red flags. I didn't necessarily know that it was a red flag, but I knew it had some color to it. You feel me? But I ignored it because I was in love. Moving on. He want to be all kicking and stuff. I got work to do. And I got a supervisor that I have to report to. And I got 20 to 30 people that work for me. And I have to do I have a lot of moving parts. And you want to be sitting up here making out and doing all this shit. Boy, if you don't get your ass on my face, I got a job. And I was in the military, so I couldn't necessarily get fired.
That's what I want to ask you. You're in the military.
On my face with that.
How did that work when you're in the military? Didn't your supervisor know that you were? Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It worked like I was stupid, and I put up with it because it was cute because he wanted to make out, blah, 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 blah. Lo and behold, I think that there was some jealousy, some envy, because there were comments that he would make about my promotion or whatever, or anytime I would get recognized for stuff. It was like those, what did it like? It wasn't even like a backhanded compliment. It was like a low-key diss.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't, I wasn't sharp enough to catch it. Not to mention my self-esteem was in the face. Other.
I didn't like
my self-esteem was so good. Girl, I didn't pay attention to any of that crap. Lord, Okay, so you deal with what you got to deal with. But
okay, so I got to get to the chat. Everybody, do me a huge favor. I can't turn down Dr. Pepper 76 here. He's asking a question now. You guys see it on the screen there. Anybody want to give a quick comment to it? Because Alexa got a compliment for everybody in just a moment. I'll just go right ahead. Anybody want to tackle this one? What if the mother or other family members are narcissists?
Then you got help.
And yes, for the record, if anybody's ever wondering, yes, the show is PG. But go.
Who's mama?
They're just talking
meaning
about
like the guy's mother,
if
another family member
or the family.
I'm not gonna answer because you're gonna get kicked off.
In my case, there's many in the family.
She is going to answer, but it's going to be on her podcast show and some other stuff coming up. But go right ahead. You were going to say something before I go to this next thing here. You were going to say something, Susie?
Yeah, no. In my case, there was a few of them in the family. Yeah.
I love you, Claudetta. I love you, Susie. You guys are awesome. Hey, check this out. Now, I'm going to catch up to everybody. I know these comments are coming in. I'm a little behind, but I'll catch up to them. Just their comments for everybody here. Love the pink, but I think Susie's merch is fire. So you both got a compliment there. You bet. Listen, man, pink is your thing. And so here we go.
Susie. I need a pink one. We'll get you one.
Oh, what?
We'll get Claudetta. She can do a picture with her merch.
No, you're not. Susie, check out the screen.
Overstepping? I'm sorry.
Yes, what is? No, you're not. You're not overstepping. You never overstep. Look at the screen.
Too bad the two channels don't merge. Susie's and NATV. I'm watching both. You better watch both, baby.
That is just too
much. We're all here.
It's okay if you don't watch ours. You gotta watch Susie's no matter what.
Here, and what you don't get here, you'll get there.
But you got three of us no matter what. And if Leon wasn't busy, we would have Leon here as well, and whoever else could show up. Hey, look, Marianne's got another one to add toward the type of warning a woman should keep in mind about a man, similar to what you guys were saying. Demeaning, if he's demeaning you.
Marianne, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, motherfucking ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You gotta jealous. You know what? There are little children listening to this show.
Take notes, children. Leave out the profanity.
You know what?
I got another one for you. I got another one. Are you ready? Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Here we go.
Okay.
You know what?
Yes.
I'll put them up there.
Exactly
Can somebody read them? Somebody read it for the listeners?
I can kind of see. They feel entitled. Be rude and break the laws, park where they want, etc. Oh yeah, they'll step in. They'll go in front of you at the register.
I love you guys.
You're so rude.
You guys are right.
Oh,
And we go around with that invisible dust that we keep sprinkling on ourselves.
how about going to your kids like,
back up. Nope, you gotta back up. You gotta say that again. Time out. The invisible what? Invisible what?
That invisible dust that we be sprinkling on ourselves. People just act like we ain't even standing there. Like, bitch, if you don't move, I'm about to play some ludicrous in here. Good.
I was so. I got one. Hold up. I got one before I forget.
Okay, then
they
got
walk
Eric.
in
We got
front
Eric's.
of you. They don't walk with you. They walk in front of you. They get out the car. Just go.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you're a peasant. That's what we are. We're supposed to walk behind them. Royalty,
mine used to, he used to whistle in the store to see where I was because he would
no man
take off and do his own thing.
No man.
I'd get a whistle like a dog.
I have never heard that before.
Whistle.
I have never heard that. Man,
I got this too. If he wanted coffee, we could talk for hours. We could write novels.
That is too funny.
Ooh, I'm getting triggered. Ooh.
Look at the screen, everybody. Eric's got something to say. Eric's got something to say there.
I was in a furnace at the time. That was years ago. We have an anniversary. Yes, congratulations for being a reformed asshole, bro. I love you.
Oh man, here we go. Marianne's got something to say for you. My ex called me every morning to make sure I went straight home from work.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. The best thing that all of us have had to say about these type of men are that they are our exes. That's the best thing we had to say about them, is that they are in the rearview mirror and they can't get closer.
Unless there's somebody out in the audience that ain't said nothing yet because they still sitting right next to him. So.
Baby, let me tell you something. You sitting there and
you call us. You call us, we'll get you out.
I'm telling you.
We'll come get you. We'll pick you.
Kathleen tells you something there. God forbid.
God forbid.
We got to get in the
attack. Okay. I got one. How about sabotaging your car tires, flattening your tires? You can't go anywhere.
Wow, Susie.
That's a whole other level.
You have no idea. Undoing the bolts, the lug nuts. Oh yes.
Susie, man.
I kid you not.
Oh my goodness, that's
when I tell you that
scary.
I haven't scratched the surface, I'm not kidding. You really have to watch these people.
Yeah, that's scary.
Kathleen knows a little bit. She knows a little bit about some of these things, and it's no joke. No joke. They don't want you to go to work in the morning. They'll slash your tires.
When I tell you, you are a survivor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm grateful. I get
to hear all of it. You are a survivor, baby. And not only are you a survivor, but you are triumphing over all of that crap. And you are helping so many other people.
Thank you.
To move forward in their life, to change the trajectory of their life. And that is no easy feat. So from one survivor to another, I salute you. Hats off to you, sis. I cannot with these people. Girl.
You got a new Claudetta. You gotta love this one. Hopefully the signal's good. You can hear me. Look at the screen on this. I'm gonna put it up for you. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. Baby. Okay. And look, Alexa, look. One of my many nicknames.
I love that.
No, you can't
tell me. One of my many nicknames, 2 clicks.
POQ. There you go. In pink.
It's gonna be so
with a crown. Okay, purple with a crown.
Okay. You gotta. You know what? We may have to do a show. We may have to do a show, Claudetta. Just call it that. Pop off queen.
Hey, it's all good, and I will roll with it.
Alexa comes up with some good stuff.
Girl, Marianne, girl, I'm telling you, he an ex for a reason. Goodbye and good riddance, sir. We wish
you
goodbye. Who you think you talking to? Because that's my first thought. Who you think you talking to? You better go get in line with the rest of the people that you serving with, because I don't work for you. You think I'm girl? Oh, moving on. Man,
that's a good one. Moving on. We did move on. Thank goodness.
Father rode the Queen Mary on his way back from a European war. Thank you. The tomb of the unknown soldier means everything to me. Thank you. It is an honor to me. Oh, I'm telling you, man.
I'm gonna keep putting them up. You guys keep reading.
Oh, I still won't tell a lady I'm dating about my narc family. Well, I don't know if if I necessarily agree with that.
She loves you. Yeah, no, she loves you, and you protect her. She'll respect that. You just be honest.
Yeah. And don't let nobody talk crazy to her, treat her bad, then I guess it's all good.
Keep them in line, make sure they respect her, and I think you're good.
Keep her away from him. Keep her away from him.
That's right. That's still protecting us.
Yeah, you guys keep talking about taking her near. I'm thinking about taking her far. Be like, move to Alaska. You're like,
that's good.
Go live in Belize. Go live in Belize. You never come visit.
Like the nieces and nephews, though.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We'll FaceTime. Oh, we don't have internet. So be like, Dr. Pepper 76 has something to say. What does he say?
If I was seeing a lady right now, I wouldn't tell her about my narc relatives. Smart man. Smart.
Leon's getting some love there. Him and Eric.
Yeah.
Eric.
I love it. This is so awesome. Oh,
this is. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Marianne's got something for you.
This is awesome.
Here we go.
What?
Oh, of course not. Not even your birthday. Forget about it. And God forbid you didn't make a birthday cake and gifts and have a parade going down the street for them.
Baby, let me tell you something. Oh my goodness.
What you gonna tell us? What you gonna tell us so YouTube don't kick me off? What you gonna tell us?
My kids, he treated them like crap. Son of a. Moving on. I just can't.
Okay, are you ready? I hope you're ready for the next two, because one's from Alexa and one's from Marianne. Oh man, you guys they type quick. I was just at 2 and now here comes some more. So here we go. Alexa says this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. We all are.
So somebody read that for our listening audience.
You are a survivor from these monsters. Those monsters, yes.
Absolutely.
And here's another one for you.
You go, girl. That's right, Marianne. You go too.
That's
you rock,
right,
Marianne. She's got herself a good man now. Oh, he's an angel.
Oh,
she's from the women's group.
Congratulations.
Good ending. He had to have everything. Yep. The world revolves around them. That is for sure.
So Marianne's got a book, right?
Marianne has a book, as well.
Oh yeah.
We have to get
I haven't. I haven't read it yet. I have to get the information. You know what? When we see each other, Marianne, we can do a little. I actually have to get a copy. You got to make sure I get a copy. Remind me.
All right, people.
I'm gonna leave myself a note.
Here we go.
Yes.
I'm going to take myself off screen. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I want both of you to talk about something and keep it PG. I just want to see the interaction between both of you. So here we go. I am going to put something up on the screen for you to talk about. Okay. And you just run with it, okay? Everybody, we're going to do that. Just here we go. I'm going to put one word up on the screen, and I want you to talk about, well, it's already up there. Do you see it? The word is ego. How is that an important word for a survivor of abuse?
For me, I had to kill my ego because I put on this fake persona that I was Mary Poppins, Martha Stewart, and Susie Homemaker all wrapped in one. And I made my life look so perfect. So yeah, even though I didn't do self-care and all that, my ego was like, oh, nothing's wrong here. Nothing's wrong. So for me, it was definitely had to kill my ego. I had to bow down, humble myself, ask for help, admit what the heck I was living in because it was pure hell, and get help.
So for me, the ego, well, I guess while in these ridiculous, while serving, there's a phrase that people tend to use in the military. Your baby didn't come in your sea bag, your feelings didn't come in your sea bag, blah, 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 this bullshit, right? So I had to learn how to compartmentalize very early. To the point where I didn't realize that I almost came off like a robot, like I don't care about things because you can't allow things to affect you. So I'm 11 years into retirement, and I'm just now, I think, starting to come back to my body. And that's just starting to come back to it, right? So the pride and my ego, I had to use that to survive, because if you crumble, then not only are you failing as a leader, but you're also feeding into that stereotype. Well, women can't this and women can't that, and that's why you never should have let her blah blah blah, because they always fucking crying and blah. Oh, sorry, and their emotions lead this, and that's why they should never be put in supervisory position. So I had to buck up and fake it till I made it. And then when it came time to write the book, a little bit before that, when I just got sick of living in victimhood, I had to let all that go and go to therapy and be completely transparent. You can't get the help that you need if you're going in there shucking and jiving and lying, because the therapist can only help you with the information that you give them. So if you giving them bullshit, then you're going to get a bullshit response back from them that's going to be meant for the facade that you present. So I had to go in there bucket naked with all of my drama, with all of my pain, with everything, and say, please help me, because I can't do it by myself, because I've been trying and it ain't worked. All them self-help books were like Band-Aids on a gaping wound. So yeah, it plays a role in the survival portion, but it also plays a role in the recovery portion for me.
It makes you feel weak. We didn't want to be weak. We didn't want to look weak.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that was for me. And I raised boys. So I was tough. I had to make sure my sons were not like this abuser. So I was a tough mother. I was tough on my kids.
Yeah. You did the best you could.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Mom guilt now, but they turned out really well, and I'm just grateful. So
absolutely. Because you loved on them, you did the best job you could, and it all worked out, And that's all we can do. Ain't no handbook and no hospital and anywhere that tells you how to be a good parent. So we make the best decisions that we think are going to benefit our children and have their best interests at heart. And sometimes we get it right and sometimes we don't. But at some point, we have to forgive ourselves. And we have to acknowledge that this was the best that I could do at that time. It may not have worked out at that time, but that's the best that I could do. And then you ask yourself, I ask God for forgiveness. I ask my children for forgiveness. And then you move on and, do better in the future.
When we know better, we do better.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we learned. Thank goodness we saw it. I mean, we stopped the cycle. It's true, right?
You have to. Yeah, because victimhood is a long-ass place to live. I don't want to ever go back there.
Oh, no. I could never, ever. No. There's no way. I can't even believe that was my life, to be honest with you. I can't even fathom it.
Girl, I understand. When I tell you I overstand. But that's the healing and growth.
Do you over enjoy stuff now? Like almost like a little kid in a candy store? Like let's go to lunch. Like,
let me tell you something. I go on nature walks every day with a very dear friend of mine. And he's like, well, I think I bring out the kid in you. And I was like, I don't necessarily think you bring out the kid in me. There's a space of joy that I wasn't able to feel before.
Yes.
And being with him and being in nature is one of my favorite places. So I talk to the birds and I say, hey, squirrely whirlies. And I talk to all insects. I do all of it. I play, I run, I jump, and it's a feeling of freeness.
Freedom, right? Freedom.
Yes.
Everything's happy.
Yes. And nothing will steal my joy. Nothing.
Nope.
I will. When I tell you I got the death grip on my joy, I wish a monk would try to steal my joy. You ain't gonna get it.
You don't get in my way, because I'll take you out. I feel the same way,
baby. The joy. Yep. It's intrinsic.
You mess with one of my grandchildren, or I ever see my granddaughters with someone like this, forget about it. Forget it.
Yes.
They ain't got a chance. I don't know who would get to them first. Me, my son, forget it. They'd be toast.
I know that's right.
Watching these podcasts, they know to stay the heck away from my grandbabies.
That's right.
That's it.
We don't play.
Anyone. Did you notice also, because for me, it's like when I go out and do things now, I never realized how nice people were. I was always so bitter So now, like, if I go and the cashier is like, "Hi, how are you?" or "Good afternoon," I'm like, "Holy mackerel!" Like they're saying hi to me. They like me out here. There was a saying on a meme. It says, "Now I know why my ex didn't let me out because they love me out here." And it's true. I was like shocked.
I didn't necessarily notice that in that sense. I noticed it in the way that my resting face is serial killer. People all my life, people have always said to me at one time or another, "Girl, you should smile. It ain't that bad. You should be smiling. You're having a good day. The sun's out. Blah 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 blah." It's always something because I'm always thinking that hamster on that treadmill in my head got to be tired. I've been wearing that motherfucker out, baby.
Oh, same.
So
I was angry, bitter. Yep.
Yeah. So when people are super like spirited or happy, I'm just like, fucking weirdo. Calm down. It's not, I mean, it's a good day. It ain't a great day though. You know what I mean? And it was just a weird feeling for me. But I used to go out of my way to not be mean to them. But when I would walk away from them, I'm like, damn, she's super happy. Like she must have just won the lottery or something. But I would smile and just, hi, how you doing? You know, but then I walk away and be like,
yeah.
You know, but now I have that. So I'm sure other people walk past me when I'm like, come on. Like,
go like that lady crazy.
People were like afraid of me, like I was mean. Yeah. When I was a kid, like I remember, like as a teenager, I would like take care of. I was like the bodyguard for all the girls. Like no one would bully the girls because I was so angry because I was abused as a kid and that. So I was pissed. I was mean. You know,
always because the same thing, childhood trauma. You know, and you grow up I was very protective, you know, of other people around me, which is funny because I don't know. I guess I tried to be for others what I wish someone had been for me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
It is. It's never going in the though, but I'm in my feminine energy these days. So it's a great feeling, but I still, like I said, I'll still cut them. I will still. Yeah. You still catch these.
You don't want to mess with me. Like I just had, I can't even get to my week last week. I was down doing some craziness, saving somebody from some trouble, and I'm like, what the heck am I doing? But it's like normal to me to put myself in a dangerous situation because I've survived so much. Absolutely. So I really don't have fear. I mean, I take precaution. Don't get me wrong. I'm learning, you know, like, you know, locks on the doors. My psychiatrist, like, he literally made me take my phone on FaceTime and show him the locks on the doors because he didn't believe that I was protecting myself enough. Because I would always put on that tough girl. I can handle it. I got this. I'll fix it. Whatever came at me, I would fix it.
It's all good, but girl. Now we can be behind the locked doors.
That's it. Now we can go chill out with the squirrels and the bees. I talk to the ants. The kids know, like, don't you dare step on an ant. They're grandma's friends. And they look like, Grandma, you're crazy.
Girl, these cicada betas, I'll be like, hey, cicada betas. I do these stares, right? And I'll see the cicadas. They'll either fall on their back or they'll just be sitting there. And I'm telling them, like, Put your ass to the side because you know these people gonna step on you. Now, Mario, go over there, or I'll just slightly move them with my foot. But people just step on them, and because it doesn't take much to just scoot them. If you're not scared to do it, scoot them with your hand, or you can just give them a little flick with your foot. All they're gonna do is stumble over to the side, and they'll figure it out. But to just blatantly see them and then step on them, we're gonna be ready to swing on people.
Even stink bugs. I even take care of stink bugs. I can't believe you're even saying this because I thought I was the only crazy person that did this kind of stuff. I do the same thing. Can I just tell you, stink bugs are strong. Did you ever see the shell of a stink bug? No, I'm serious. It's like armor. It's like a body armor.
And then you're like, and then you get close. And I'm
like, damn it, I'm not going to hurt you. Now my hand stinks. You can't get that wrench and smell. Oh, it's funny.
I think we need to give some serious consideration that the stink bug may be dealing with previous trauma.
Maybe
so they're protecting
somebody else might have tried to hurt it.
What the funk and the stink. So let's give it some leeway. Let's give it
I
some
do, and I'm
leeway.
very kind. I put them outside and I wash my hands. I do get a little annoyed at them sometimes, though.
Oh my goodness! Oh man! Listen, you both of you are awesome and amazing to listen to. I look forward to Claudetta being a guest on your network now and talking about her podcast, and you guys both getting together. And
Awesome.
Hold on one second. I got put some stuff up for you. Marianne had this to say. What did she say?
It took me to get a job to realize I was good at something and that people liked me. Oh, Marianne, you are good at a lot of things. You just got to get to know yourself.
She's such a beautiful person. Yeah, she's such a beautiful person.
And,
I'll let you read it because my glasses are. I have to get new glasses. Sorry.
Thank you for that.
Plato mentioned the cicadas in his second speech of Phaedrus. The dialogue was on matters of love. The cicadas is an apt metaphor worth exploring. I will check that out.
Man, he dropping knowledge.
Interesting. Okay, I don't know. That was a lot for me.
Dr. Pepper 76.
Cicadas are funny looking, and I like watching them. They were amusing. Dr. Pepper 76. Look, I wish I could show you, but I took a picture of two cicadas. They had their butts together, and their faces were opposite, and I think they were doing the you know what. But anyway, I took a picture because that was so weird to me. And I also saw a cicada carrying another cicada flying. It just past me and went into the trees. Wow. I said, I bet they about to go get it on. But yeah.
Did you ever watch ants? Did you ever see like ants carrying things like 10 times their size? It's fascinating. Yeah. I love ants.
I saw a little ant carrying like a really big ant. And I was thinking in my mind, like,
he's trying to probably passed away or hurt his leg or something. It's like they're strong.
They can do the body.
Oh my goodness. Maybe he was just getting rid of the toxic ant that was bothering everybody and kicking him out of that.
I don't know.
Kicking him out of the family.
I don't know, but I found a hornet's nest once and I was like fascinated. Everyone's like, you got to stay away. I said, I talked to them. I'm not going to bother you. I just want to look. Yeah, I just went up and I just looked, and I'm telling you, they were so chill with me. You have to be careful. I don't suggest it.
I don't mind any bugs. I've come to the realization I'm such a cornball now in my older age, but my young self is probably really giving me a standing ovation. When I go outside, I acknowledge that I am in their home. When I go outside. Mm-hmm. Now, when they come in my house, I'm going to try and shoo them out the door. But if they don't want to go,
I put them out the window. Yeah. Same.
I'm going to get you and you're going to go where you need to go. But when I go outside, I'm in their world. You know, that's their world. I'm just a squirrel to get enough. And I let them be and do what they need to do. And flies, I just go, get on away from me. Get on away from me.
Okay, I just wanted to get your input on that. But now we got it. She talks about flies. Okay, all right. So she has no mercy for flies.
You just got to get one of those bags like they have at the barn, and they put the sugar water in there, and it keeps. I don't know. I don't see dead ones in there, thank goodness, but they don't come around. Also, essential oils work good too, like peppermint. You sprinkle that around.
They cannot stand peppermint.
Bacon.
You said bacon. Wait, did I hear bacon?
Did you just say bacon? Is that what you?
I'm not spending no money on no bacon for no bugs. Not doing it. No,
don't get me going. Once I start, I can't stop.
I can't do it.
I
can't do it.
Hey, let's
hot pepper works good and peppermint, guys. I can't start laughing. I'm gonna stop.
If you're watching this later on, find a way to rewind and look at Claudetta's face when Susie said bacon.
I thought I misheard.
That was sacrilegious. She's that sacrilegious. She get like, not my bacon. I love him, but not my bacon. I ain't sacrificing my bacon for them bugs.
Hey, baby, these essential oils going to have to work.
Oh my goodness!
She'd rather bathe herself in essential oils before she'd take a bath in essential oils and lavender before she go giving up that bacon, man. Don't you be messing with people's bacon, man. All right, listen.
Oh my goodness!
I truly enjoyed both of you. Spur of the moment, but that's
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, it's so good to meet you.
Hey, you know what's so funny? I'm over here on my old little finger trying to type as fast as I can to send you the invite, and I sent it to Leon, and then I'm trying to get back to the show, and the next thing I know, you were here in the show. I really appreciate you doing this. You know, I love you to death. I think the world of you. And people, as Leon said, he's the first one, according to what you said, if I understood you, he's the first one to tell you, hey, look, you got to tell your story. You have to tell your story. You went on that journey. And now with us here at NATV, we just want to make sure people get to see the woman that you are. And I really don't want you to feel hemmed in at all. I want you to always continue to do what you just did tonight and be yourself. We're going to have a lot of fun. I told Leon today or yesterday, I forgot. I WhatsApped him and told him that you, myself, and Bill and Susie and some others, we're going to all get together. We're going to give everybody that has been loyal to this channel and that loves your book and everybody else out there an opportunity to see us outside of YouTube. And we're going to put something together, and they're going to get it. They're going to get a kick out of it. I'll talk to both of you about it, but it's going to be really good. Leon and I, and Bill Aiden and some others. We'll all get together with all of you and many others, and we're going to put on a good show for everybody.
About the bacon. I'm sorry.
We may need to call it bacon. We may need to call the show bacon. Just call it bacon. Entry to the show is everybody's got to have a bacon shirt on.
Thank you, Gloria.
Gloria, thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Okay, now what I'm going to do right now, everybody that's here in the chat, and those of you that have been kind enough to watch this back, this is where we get to say goodbye to you. But as you always know, I don't totally go away. So I'll put some stuff up for you. But then I'm going to put a video up that has already been played. But for those of you that came later to the show, I'll play it on the way out, just as you normally request. I am not ignoring you. I see you in the chat. I will share a few of the things you said, but it is time for us to go. I have to literally meet with both of these ladies to plan the other upcoming episodes. Everybody be safe out there. There's a holiday, excuse me, lose my voice. There's a holiday coming up next week. You won't see too many live shows from us, as we're going to take some time off too and be getting some other things together. What has he got there? Is that what bacon. I think it is? I thought that's what that was.
Bacon! There you go. I didn't even know there was a bacon. You got to get a shirt.
Claudette, Susie, my eyes are so bad. I really thought it was
I can't see. I have to get
what do you call it? Licorice? I thought it was licorice. I was going like, why is somebody why is Kathleen putting? But then I looked again and I went like,
focus, facts, focus.
No, I'm hungry. No, I'm hungry. That's why I'm in the show, because you said bacon. Hey, I'm finna go get my bacon on. Get my bacon. Get my bacon. Get my bacon. I'm so stupid. That's my little old man. That's how fast I am. That's how fast I am, boy. When I played ball, I was so fast. That's what they do in the barbershop. The little old men be like, boy, when I was young. Look at it.
Yeah.
Like lightning. You can't even see me.
I'm thinking of like Eddie Murphy, those old movies. Remember that?
I put my invisible dust on. You can't even see me.
Oh my God.
All right. I got too much time on my hands. All right. So, that's sweet of you. Thank you. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Kathleen. You too.
Yes, B. All right, look. Last parting words, okay? Anything that you want to say to you guys, men, they are quick typers. I thought that was the last thing. So here's another one. Here, you guys. This is for everybody here. Claudette.
76.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, just for the record, her name is Claudetta, and I have to practice all the time. So I got to get it right. No, I'm gonna get it right. And so, matter of fact, Susie, before we started the show, she said, "Yeah, she was." I said,
"I messed it up the first time."
Yeah, don't. I'm the only person can mess it up, and I try not to mess it up. So I mess it up because I'm old, both of you, so I can mess it up.
Not by much.
But no, you deserve the respect you truly have earned by your recovery. Anybody, my rule of thumb is anybody that has recovered deserves respect for not quitting. And that's what toxic people want individuals to do, is to quit. And as Susie said, and we often have said before, quitting is just simply not an option.
Yes, ma'am.
Because everybody deserves to have dignity. You got, what do you got? They type so stinking fast, and like entire paragraphs, dude. They're so quick. It's like the entire book he just wrote. Peace, love, and laughter to you too, my friend. Appreciate it a great deal. All right. Last words of advice for individuals. You choose. or you could do both, that are just beginning their journey toward regaining themselves and finding themselves, or those that have already left the abuse and are seeking a brighter future? Any words of advice? Claudetta, would you please go first, please?
In my book, I talk about sitting in your SHIT, which is your sometimes hurtful internal turmoil. I recommend that you first acknowledge that there's something wrong, because you can't fix what you won't face. And once you do that, I would say map out a plan for how you want your life to look. And then map out a plan for what you plan to do to make your life look the way you want it to look. And then attack the plan, attack the plan, attack the plan, attack the plan, rinse and repeat. And double back, reset as many times as you need to, because sometimes you will fall short of your goals, but you can always reset. You know, I always say the only thing that you can't fix is dead. You can't fix it. So as long as you can take a breath, you can make a change, and you just got to be committed to it and stand on your square, 10 toes down, and do not falter, because you deserve it. Your life is important, and it's yours to live the way that you want to live it. So those are my words to you.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it a great deal, my friend. Appreciate you saying that. Means a lot. Susie, your thoughts?
Yeah.
Advice for the audience.
Everything Claudetta just, now I'm going to mess up her name because you brought it to my attention. Claudetta said, I agree with. I feel like once we get to the point where we're tired of the pain, it's exhausting, it's draining. And I don't think I realize, and a lot of women in the shelters and stuff don't realize, that it's harder to hold on to the pain, and it's harder to stay in the situation than it is to get out. It seems impossible, but I promise you, there is life outside. There's a whole world out there. You've watched me heal right in front of your eyes, and I've just begun. Don't ever give up. Reach out for help. Anyone can reach out to me anytime. All of us. Any of our outlets. Never give up.
You are never alone.
You're not alone. You're not alone. Exactly. You are not alone.
We didn't plan any of this, everybody. We didn't plan any of this, but it was planned for you. It was planned just for you. We didn't plan anything, but this is planned just for you, because NATV is simply the place to come to meet people just like both of these ladies. Susie, you were going to say something, please. Thank you, Eric, for your kind words.
Yeah,
by the way.
I was just agreeing with you. It's just, just keep going, keep pushing forward, keep showing up for yourself.
Yes.
Keep showing up for yourself. Definitely. And knowing that look at the support system that we have right here over the last 6 months, everyone that shows up, and we all support each other and care. I mean, this is genuine care and love and respect and compassion and empathy. And it's for all of us.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Claudetta, you were going to say something? No? And
we show up not for accolades. We show up not for any type of worldly, admiration. We show up because, I will say it till the day God takes me from here, we do it because you matter.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you matter. And if you don't believe it, go fucking look in the mirror, because you do. Tell yourself, I matter. I love you. Look in the mirror and do that, because you do matter. We all matter. And I don't care what anybody has ever said to you. I don't care what anybody has ever done to you, in the sense that it doesn't mean anything. That's the way I mean it doesn't matter. Right. Those people. Screw anybody that doesn't believe in you, because there'll be plenty of people who won't believe in you. But don't let you be one of those people. And you're not alone. You are not alone. This is not me yelling at you. This is me being passionate, because I know for a fact that we deserve more than just to freaking suffer and deal with crap and just make one day after the next. We deserve to thrive. We, as in all of us. That's including your ass, whoever your ass is. We all deserve to thrive. And I want that for you. And I want you to want that for you.
And they have to want it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But listening to the people that don't want you to have it, everyone out there, be very careful who you're exposing yourself to. All of that bad association will be really bad for you in the long run. Every good habit you have will be gone. And then you on that road of recovery, and it'll all make sense. They were the person that wanted me to believe their lies about me. You know the truth about you. Just get out there. Do like Susie said. Go
like
talk
Dr.
to the guy. Go to the supermarket and let the guy at the supermarket say hi to you, and you'll go like, "Hey, people like me out here."
Go buy some orange juice.
Hey,
Dr. Mack said it. Dr. Mack said it best when he said, "You just hold on." He says, "They'll see who the crazy one is."
Yeah, I remember you told me. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I thought I was crazy. I truly believed it for so long.
Everybody, we could get together another time and talk to you, but only if you want us to. I'm just joking. We know you guys want us to. I'm just messing with you.
Whether you want us to be here or not.
Hey, come on in and get your come on and get your spanking. Come on in and get your spanking. Get your bacon.
No, get your bacon.
Wait. Yeah, 3 things. Come get
your Chiquita bugs.
That's 4 now. Get your spanking. Get your bacon, and you gotta get your ice cream. Gotta get now. If you gotta put your bacon and your ice cream together, that's it.
Bacon and ice cream is actually good.
Hey, we got to work on a tough love merch too, because she tried to plug it. She plug her. I have no.
That's what's up. As you should plug your merch.
Look at this. I worked hard.
I love it.
I worked hard healing myself. I worked so hard. And be proud of yourself for working hard on yourself. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Be proud. Yes. You earned this.
Sit back and look at it and go like,
enjoy it. Don't feel bad for feeling good. Because I felt bad for feeling good.
Yes.
I gotta say this before we go.
It's so exhausting.
Yeah.
I gotta say this before we go. Leon's chiming in now. Leon, what you got for us?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there you go. Wow. They're talking about you, Claudetta.
I'm impressed. Yeah. That's cool.
I
love to hear some stories.
But yeah.
So
mad respect.
Since we're gonna end the show, everybody hold on a second. I'm looking at that. Okay, so we're good. So here we go. Now, Claudetta.
Yes.
What is there? I'm going to ask you this question. I know, Susie, you're going to be listening. We're going to end the show this way, not the way I was going to do it. Here we go. Claudetta.
Okay.
You have just met Susie with the Z podcast. Susie. Now, I want you to name 2 things you like about her, but she's going to go first to say 2 things she likes about you. So you hold that thought.
Okay.
Susie, you just got a chance to meet another podcaster from this channel who's already done great things, and you fall in love with her book. But name 2 things. Please don't say the book. Just two attributes.
I already said that.
Okay, so 2 qualities about her that you like now that you just met her today.
I totally admire her strength and her excitement for life. She makes me feel excited.
Yes. That's awesome. Okay. So without crying, I admire.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, you can't come on my show and be saying, no, we crying on this show. You know how much stuff I got over here? I got a crying rag right over here. I've been crying for 5 years. Okay, go ahead. Crying is what we do on this show. Hey, you already cried in front of me before. When we
exactly.
Okay. Hey, this is the show. This is the show to do it on. Go ahead.
Yes. I admire your transparency and your dedication to helping other people as well as continuing on your journey, because I know but I want you to hear me say that it's not easy. And it's a part of the healing with you healing yourself as well as trying to help others heal. That is a feat.
So true.
That not many people can do. And I think that puts you in a separate category of greatness, because a lot of people, I'm sure it's a lot of people out here who have done their work and did what they need to do. And now it's just about pay me.
Yeah.
And then they're putting out this bullshit trying to make it seem like they really want to help somebody else. But at the end of the day, what they're really concerned with is the revenue. but
paying their mortgage.
I get authenticity from you about your desire to help people and being transparent, because that's where I think that's where our greatest strengths are, is in our transparency, because you can't, it's just like going to therapy and lying. Who the fuck?
Hey, you gonna do a show on that one. I like that one. That was good. Good therapy and lying. That's pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think your words are some of the kindest that I've ever heard. And thank you. I truly appreciate your words. Thank you. I'm grateful to have met you.
You're very welcome. I'm so grateful to have met you.
Two amazing people. And I'm gonna hit a button over here. Don't mind me. Here we go. I'm just gonna pick one right here. Close my eyes and hit that one. Okay, no telling what's gonna come out. All right. Okay. So here we go. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put something up on the screen. Both of you don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere yet. This is gonna be a long goodbye, because I hate goodbyes, but I drag them out. So if you had to say, when it comes to victimhood, we know, Claudetta, how you feel about victimhood. That's the wrong hood to be in. Words of advice to people who feel as if they're on this hamster wheel of victimhood all the time. How can they get off of that hamster wheel? Everybody's got their own timetable, their own stages of life, but give them some shocking news as to what they need to do to get out of victimhood. Claudetta, you can go first. If you want to chime in, Susie, you can too. And then we're going to end the show with a video.
I would say you got to stop being comfortable there. I had to grow uncomfortable living in victimhood and getting sick and tired of telling the same story over and over, because you're living around, or your environment is a bunch of people that want to one-up each other in struggle. It's like the struggle Olympics. What the fuck? Nobody wins the prize. So you got to get over that. And then once you're sick and tired of being there, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, then maybe you can evict yourself and change your residence. That's what I would say.
Susie?
Yeah, ditto. Same thing. When you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's exhausting. It's so much easier to not be the victim, to not repeat that story and feel sorry I felt sorry for myself for so many years. I didn't admit it to myself, but looking back, I was pathetic. I just kept tolerating it, and it nearly killed me. So I promise you it gets better. And if you can't find someone that you can trust, or someone that listens or believes you, because for me, that was like one of the hardest things, the investment, just keep trying. Just contact one of us, and never, ever, ever, ever give up. Please don't ever give up.
Well, I think you have heard all you can handle today from NATV Network. Claudetta Griffith, Susie Cosman have been here and planted the flag of freedom. Freedom from narcs, toxic abuse, and a whole lot more. Oh man, I don't know what we're going to do with both of you other than unleash you again. So we're going to recoil these two individuals so they can strike again right now. Both of you say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for being here.
NATV Network, the home of Claudetta Griffith, Leon R. Walker, Susie with the Z Podcast, and a whole lot more coming your way. We'll be back again on Friday morning. I have a show by Deborah Elam, but you cannot beat what you just experienced right now. We want you to come back. Go visit everybody else. Give us 10 minutes, and I guarantee you it will be transformative for you emotionally. Changing the way you see, feel, and hear mental health. We are your last stop on your journey. Go through every stage, deal with the grief, but when you're done being angry, step on over. Come on. Come on over to NATV Network, and I promise you, as it says on the screen, you're going to find a lot of peace, love, and happiness. Oh, Susie, I forgot. I can't end the show. I promised them a video.
Oh, boy.
I better put one up after this, huh? Let's see.
I guess so.
Something. Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Another
Me
surprise.
too. I don't even know. I just push buttons over here. All right, we're gonna do that. Let's get the video for the people because we promised them a video. We're gonna get rid of that. And what? There it is.
All right.